So Eric Trump went on Fox News last night, and he did what he always does on Fox News. First, he talked about how his daddy is Donald Trump, and everyone loves his daddy, Donald Trump. And two, he basically sounded like he was going to cry the entire time. You have to check this clip out.
I mean, I can tell you, more people have come up to me on the street in the last week and given me hugs saying, we miss him so much. I mean, literally, sometimes, Sean, with tears in their eyes, we miss the man so much. No matter what you say about him, he loves this country and he's willing to fight for this country. And I think there's a real good chance, Sean. I think there's a very, very good chance. He'll be very happy.
I don't know. I think somebody comes up with hashtag miss me yet. I think it might, with each passing day, become more relevant.
So that's Hannity giving like the most softball interview I've ever seen, basically saying, don't you think your awesome, cool, super smart, super honorable daddy should run for president in 2024, Eric? And Eric is basically like on the verge of tears, being like, everyone loves my dad. My dad is so great. They come up on the street and they hug him, and I hope he runs, and I think he's going to run, and I think everyone's going to love it. And it's so pathetic. It's so pathetic that no matter what, whether it's a positive thing or a negative thing, this dude goes on international television and basically cries every time. But I want to raise another thing here. I think Eric sounds nervous for a different reason last night, because basically as this interview was happening at the exact same time, breaking news hit that Donald Trump and his organization are facing new criminal charges. We covered that earlier today. Go check it out. But the fact of the matter is, the Trump organization, which was being investigated only in civil court, is now being criminally investigated along with Trump's personal tax returns in New York State. So the district attorney and the state attorney general are both looking at Trump criminally. But why this matters to Eric this time is that the Trump organization is being invested criminally. And people like Eric Trump and Donald Trump Jr. and Ivanka, they are all top dogs, either are currently or have been top dogs at the Trump organization, meaning that now they are facing criminal investigation as well. And you know, in general in politics, I'm of the mindset that you don't involve people's families, that you don't go after people's kids in politics, because it's sort of bad faith and it's not really appropriate. But Trump tore that down when he basically made his adult children part of his official campaign, part of his multi-billion-dollar business, and part of his political campaign, and they often speak for him in the media, as Eric often does. And so 100% I'm going to rip Eric here. And I think this is richly deserved, because Eric was poisonous to democracy, just like his daddy was. Eric spread the big lie. He went on Fox to spread the big lie. So did his wife, Laura Trump, who might run for Senate. He also gave a speech on that day on January 6th, along with Rudy Giuliani and Donald Trump and Don Jr., that helped cause that deep and dangerous attack on democracy. And this guy all along was part of the grift. And so there is a certain sense of justice that last night, as these new charges were coming down, that could send not only Daddy to prison, but Eric too, that we got to see his voice break a little bit, because there's desperation there. One thing Eric thinks, and it may not be true, is that if Daddy's president again, I'll be safe. But Eric, you might be in jail before that happens.